honor of Women's History Month here at CLE Weekend, we thought we should honor women making history today. Women who are inspiring change, showing us the strength and even the courage that lies within us all. Today, we want to welcome Suzette Simon, a breast cancer survivor, advocate, founder of the comedy nonprofit nylaughs.org. So Suzette, welcome.
Welcome. I'm so happy to be here, Cleveland. Yes, let's talk about boobs. I am a breast cancer disruptor. We don't like to talk about cancer, but we love boobs, America. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to raise awareness about black breast cancer disparity. I want to be your black breast friend, America.
Okay, so I love how you just are like, let's get into it, right? And that's exactly what I want to do. But I want to talk to you a little bit about your courageous battle, if you don't mind, because this started even before you with your mom.
That's right. My mom died 30 years ago of breast cancer. She got breast cancer and she had a unilateral mastectomy. And at that time, she didn't get any kind of reconstructive surgery. So I basically watched my mom walk around the house. She had one long boob, and it was like a perpetual game of hacky sack. It was just like, Mom, it was sort of hard to understand what she was dealing with self-esteem. But then 5 years later, she ended up dying from the disease. From that moment, comedy became my way of dealing with tragedy.
Yeah, and I think it is hard, right? Because you have to find your outlet in the best way. And I love that you use comedy. You know, a lot of people, when they hear the diagnosis, right, they kind of shut down. But you have become this champion to save some boobs, right? And, it's like through this process, right? Just having lazy boobs doesn't work. Your hashtag strong black boobs. I mean, how are you helping, or how are you hoping, I should say, that that's going to help others?
I just want people to understand that breast cancer is not a death sentence. But right now, because so many women of color are getting breast cancer earlier than the guidelines, and so many black women are dying because of that, and the numbers are so bad that I want people to just sort of understand that if they do breast self-exams and they stay on top of their health, that it's not a death sentence. I think that breast self-exam should be as routine as brushing your teeth. It's the year of the dragon. My mission is to set boobs on fire. And so I just want it's just about self-love. I just want people to know that the outcomes can be different. The moment that you get breast, you should actually be doing breast self-exams. As a teenager, your parents should have your pediatrician show you how to do your own breast self-exams, and you should stay on top and know you're normal. Do breast self-exams the same time every month, because that is actually going to change the outcome. And the earlier you know, the easier it is for your treatment plan if you ever happen to come down with cancer.
I think it's a really
good.
It's
about awareness.
Yeah, and I think it's a good point that you bring up, with children, right? Going to the pediatrician and the pediatrician showing them then how to do it. I know my OB has shown me how to do it because there is a specific way. And like you said, timing is right. So I think that education is very important. Now, I've got to ask you though, do you think that women are maybe more willing to listen to you because your advice comes by kind of helping them laugh a little bit first?
I think so. I mean, I'm all about, it's an election year too. It's like vote for, I try to do stuff that's very engaging. I mean, it's an election year, so it's my big thing now is my platform is about voting for boobs. I have I feel I try to enlighten people, so I feel like my boobs are woke. I try to find any way just to make it engaging so that people will keep breast top of mind.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, speaking of top of shelf behind you, I heard that you are joined on stage by some friends. Are those puppets, boob puppets?
Yeah, I have boob puppets. The funny thing is, over the last couple of years, I've had more boobs than a lactating chihuahua. I mean, I had no boobs, and then I had I had real boobs, and I had no boobs, and then I had temporary boobs that had a little bit of a magnet in them, and you could walk around. If I needed a place to put my post-it notes, I could just put a post-it note on my boob with a kitchen magnet, and then somebody actually gave me some. She makes body parts for cancer patients, and someone gave me these, and it's just been crazy. I have a pair of these, and I make all sorts of like animated videos with them. And you know, this is I call them, one is Harriet Boobman and the other one is Rosa Peaks. And I do all sorts of videos. I have a video called Boob Day, Happy Boob Day, off of to remind people about making the first of the month the time when you do your self-check. And then, yeah, and these are my other puppets. You know, I call, the three of us are called the Spice Boobs. One is Ginger Boob. And this one is Baby Boob. And of course, I'm Scary. And together we're the Spice Boobs. And unfortunately, I have to tell everybody that Posh Boob and Sporty Boob aren't available because they are busy in another bra. But these are good, you know, like, and we have songs. You know, I've done parody songs. Yeah, one of the songs, let me see, is, let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah, one of the songs is Wannabe. So it's like, okay, so, it's a little, okay. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna ziggy, ziggy, ziggy every first with my boob. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. That is really easy with a monthly self-exam. If you wanna feel my boobies, do not miss your shot, cause I'll leave it to another to find all the lumps and spots.
I love it, and you are going to stick in people's mind. I think your mission is absolutely going to be infectious, that people know and do what you are suggesting because it is important and it can save lives. Where can we see more of your work?
On my platform, Strong Black Boobs, and I just want to thank you because a lot of social media, the algorithms aren't really as supportive, you know, because a lot of times they think my stuff is adult stuff, and so a lot of my stuff isn't getting up. So I just want to thank you because, you know, for helping to shine a much needed light on Black breast cancer awareness, because it's like a scene out of the classic movie, It's a Wonderful Life. Every time a woman of color gets to share her Black cancer journey, it feels like a gift that keeps on giving. With your support, someone out there might get a chance at a pair of healthy boobs and a brighter future. So this, you know, I feel like this piece will make a difference, and I'm truly grateful and honored to be part of it.
Oh, well, we're so excited to have you, and all the thanks goes to you. Thank you for joining us, and thank you really for putting a spotlight on Black breast cancer disparities. Make sure you stick around. We've got more CLE Weekend when we return.